Acme with the final bell, and I'm very happy to be joined by Amelia Moore, who just had her pro debut.
Yeah.
Amelia, tell me, how was it?
Exciting stuff. I don't know if you got footage of the arena, but this place was packed, gorgeous venue, and the crowd was just amazing. So just happy to be back in New England for sure.
For sure. And what I was really happy to see is that a lot of people showed up early for this.
Yeah.
Usually people show up, around this semi-main event, especially at a casino, but here it was crowded even for the first few fights.
Yeah. The packed house.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Well, and you made your debut against a pretty tough opponent, I would say.
Yeah.
She had a lot of experience. I think she had 8 fights.
Yes, that was a good fight.
Yeah, she came to win. She was trying to land
Tough
some
chin.
shots.
Tough chin.
Yeah, absolutely. You started to make her miss. You started to be, I think you showed some levels in there as far as technical, and it was obvious that you have that Olympic pedigree. But tell me a little bit about how you made adjustments during the fight.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just going to... The 2-minute rounds, wild to me. I haven't fought 2-minute rounds since 2014.
Right.
In the elite amateurs. Internationally, I'm fighting 3-minute rounds. So I feel like it's so quick.
Yeah.
And so that was I felt the adjustment. And I didn't want to go out there. I wanted to go out there dominantly, get the distance, keep the pacing, and hold the pacing, and just not rush anything.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, hey, this individual is going to come out fast and strong. But good footwork, good jab. You stick to the basics, man. I think that's any fighter. You stick to your basics, you stick to what works, you build off of it. So that was kind of my game plan. Be aware that fast, strong, big overhands. Keep my distance, keep my jab out there, and then build from there.
Yeah, you made her miss. You were throwing straight shots and she was throwing looping shots, and you could tell that there was a big difference there, right? Your shots were landing while hers were just kind of flying over your head a little bit.
Yeah.
But then it looked like in the third round, like you had her in some trouble.
Yeah.
Talk to me a little bit about that sequence.
Yep. So I think it was in the second round, towards the end of the round, I caught her with a really great straight right hand, and you could see instantly that it connected fully all the way through. Yeah. So I knew that going into the third round, I could put the pressure on. And I connected, just really started really bringing the punch count up, and started walking her down. And I think that's something that she's not used to. She has a strong chin. She's used to being a bully, used to being physical. I'm really strong. And so I have that, I can box and I can fight. So being able to fight on the inside, outside, going backwards, going sideways. And so I really did. I wanted to be able to show my skill level against somebody.
Your pedigree was, you definitely showed it.
Absolutely.
And it looked like you were really just peppering her with shots at a certain point, and she couldn't breathe.
Yeah, no.
And I thought they were going to stop the fight. Did you think that they were going to stop the fight at that point?
I kind of actually looked I had her and I was up against the ropes, and I looked right at the ref where's the 8 count guy? Because she wasn't defending herself. She was bent over below, at my waistline, covering her face. So I looked at the ref and I was I literally just looked right at him and was like, okay, well, I guess we're just going to finish this round out, realizing that he wasn't going to step in. So
yeah, for sure. Well, and CES has lots of plans for you. You're one of the new signees for this, and this year I feel like has been a pivotal year for our company.
Yes.
And you're a big part of that. And with Jamie Clampett retiring, and we honored her today.
Yeah,
I feel like
for a successful career.
Yeah, absolutely. And the baton gets passed, right? And I feel like you're the perfect fighter to pick that up. She was a multiple-time champion, 2 divisions. I know you're in a bit of a rush when it comes to your career, and you have some goals as far as how quickly you want to get a title shot. Tell us a little bit about that. Yeah,
no, for sure. It's crazy because I was walking through the casino today, and I was like, why are we doing a 4-round fight? I literally was like, we should have just signed this at 6. I do not care. This is, I have the pedigree. I'm used to doing big rounds. I train with world champions already. I'm in O'Shea Jones camp right now, and my gosh, last Tuesday I did 8 4-minute rounds with 30 seconds rest. Let's go. Even in the amateurs, like I said, we're doing 3-3s. I fought longer in the amateurs than my pro debut. So I'm here, and I'm up for the challenge. So to me, it's not, people are they really want time to be able to build. I'm there, so let's do this.
You've developed over time, many years, right?
Yeah, I've fought. I always tell myself, I had a friend tell me that was on Team USA and traveled internationally with me, and she always says you fought better in worse conditions. Yeah. I've been at the top, fighting the top elites, the top of every country for 10 years now. So let's just go.
Yeah.
I'm ready for it.
The other thing I noticed is the TCL support really showed up today,
I
right?
love it.
And your boys came out.
Yeah, everybody walked out.
Yeah,
That was like
absolutely.
the coolest thing.
You got Stevie Jane Coleman, Rashidi Ellis, Mike Fontanez.
Yep.
It just really shows that you guys really,
Pasta.
you guys really bonded, and it shows.
Yes.
And it's great to see that support all over.
Family. I mean, I'm so thankful for this TCL season. That was like, I gained family and support. I mean, I've traveled all over the world with my Team USA teammates. I became family with my TCL team.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I've made good friends, but in 5.5 months, we bonded so deeply. So
definitely.
Yeah.
And one of the things I was thinking about for you is having seen you up there just a year ago, say beginning of 2023, you were an accountant in Colorado.
Yeah.
Right, and now today you make your pro debut. What does it feel like to you, like to have such a massive change in your life? And does it feel like you're really following your dreams now?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's crazy because I've never, looking back 2 years ago, I've been so focused on my Olympic pipeline. It's been my dream since the beginning. I never really intended to go pro.
Yeah.
I wanted to be an Olympian, Olympic alternate for the 2020 games, 2021, and I'm very happy with the accolades that I achieved up to that point. And I never thought that this is, in the last year and a half, this is where we were going to be, but everything happens for a reason.
It's
and
amazing.
You follow the path that feels right, and I'm happy to be here.
Definitely. And speaking of, I guess, future goals for next year, how many times do you want to fight? What do you want it to look like?
Yeah, talked with Mr. B, Mr. Birchfield, and first year at least 4 fights. And I said at least. We're trying to rumble. I want to move. I want to really stay active. Sky Nicholson did 5 fights in her first year.
Sure.
And that's what I'm trying to match that. Let's be really active. Let's move. Let's get good fights. And just be in everybody's face. You know
Absolutely.
what I mean? I love to fight. Let's do this. Let's keep stepping up every time.
Well, you looked great out there. That was a fantastic, I think, pro debut and CES boxing debut. You did it at a great arena.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
So thankful. Thank you so much. I'm so glad everybody showed up, and thank you CES and all of New England for showing out, and everybody that on TV too. Thank you for streaming.
For sure. Thank you.